Hi, I'm Todd, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, folks, we finally got a break from Mother Nature with a little bit of reprieve from the heat late Sunday afternoon. But before then, it made fishing tough around the area. It made it, mainly a morning or an evening type of expedition, shall we say. But people that went out did catch fish. But before we talk about where the reports are coming from this past week, I want to bring you up to date on a special that we have going on this week. If you're looking for VMC Neon Moon Eye jigs, we're going to have them on special. You buy 4 packages of Moon Eye jigs, you get a free package of Bee Fishing Authentics plastics. Buy 4 Moon Eye jigs, get 1 free Authentics plastics, available here at the store as well as online. So don't forget it. Check it out on DakotaAngler.com. As far as the fishing report is concerned, up in the northeastern part of the state, Bitter and Waubee seem to be the 2 main lakes right now. And a lot of guys are out there catching quite a few nice fish, especially on Bitter right now. Other lakes included Big Stone, Reed, Goose, as well as Indian Springs. Down in the southeastern part of the state, again, the main lakes seem to be Ponset, Thompson, Dry Lake, as well as even a few on Sinai and 81 Ponds. Diamond was producing quite a few walleyes. You got to sort quite a bit, though, to say the least. Otherwise, you had Madison as well as Twin and Island. And remember, Twin is the trophy lake. As far as the perch bite is concerned, right now, that seems to be the main thing that people are targeting. And thankfully, that the perch bite seems to be picking up across the area. Lakes the past week that produced perch in decent quantities included Big Stone, Hazelton, Ponset, Thompson, Sinai, Dry, 81 Ponds, as well as Madison, Diamond, and then also Twin. And then as far as the crappie bite is concerned, mainly focused on 3 lakes around the area, Ponset, Thompson, as well as Sinai. Now, what are people doing to catch the walleyes around the area? Mainly, a lot of people are pulling plugs this time of year. Still bottom bouncing with spinners, with crawlers, or slow deathing crawlers seem to be doing well. So those 2 presentations seem to be the way that most people are being productive on the lake when it comes to walleyes. Crappies and perch, it really hasn't mattered. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. But really, as far as jigs are concerned, pilkies, Lindy perch talkers, anything with a drop chain seem to be doing well. In this week's version of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to talk about perch fishing, and the reason why is because that's that time of year. We get a lot of calls from people around the area wanting to know if the perch is starting to bite, and folks, they are. I think with the cooler weather, it will only help the perch bite. They haven't begun to school up yet, but when you find them, you catch quite a few of them. And that's what we're going to talk about. How do people target perch this time of year? I recommend covering a lot of water. And the way you can do that is pulling bottom bouncers with crawlers, even pulling plugs, but mainly pulling bottom bouncers and spinners and crawlers. And then when you catch a perch, stop and anchor there. Then you can use a slip bobber with a bare hook and a piece of crawler or a maggot or even a wax worm. Or a lot of the other guys are using more finesse type of presentations. And once they find the perch, all they're doing is using an ultralight rod, very sensitive tip, and laying that on the side of the boat, and then watching that rod tip. I'm not using a bobber at all, just watching the rod tip for any type of movement. What type of jigs are they using? Well, a lot of pilkies, a lot of Lindy perch talkers, as well as Haleys and Castmasters. Anything with a drop chain seems to be doing the trick, and that really helps with that type of ultralight sensitive type of presentation. So again, find them. That's the whole key. Going out searching for them. But then once you find them, I would do it 2 ways. I would use a slip bobber to begin with, and then right along with that, I would use that sensitive presentation, just having that rod tip right off the side of the boat and watching that thing move. So hopefully that works for you next week. If it does, please let us know. We'd love to have your feedback, and hopefully the perch bite continues to get better and better. Now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-minute fishing report, please send it to me. Send it to Todd at DakotaAngler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. And folks, before we end this week's report, I want to remind you of a couple of things. Please do not forget about this great sale that we're having on Neon Moon Eye jigs, as well as Authentics plastics. You won't regret it. And also a reminder that we still have plenty of flats. If you need a half flat or full flat, give us a call to reserve yours today. Call us at 605-336-9132. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-minute fishing report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd, and as we say around here, Fish on! We'll see you next time. And again, as always, folks, thanks for watching and stay safe.